Hello and welcome to the Walk-Ons. My name is Jordan Godwin. To my left,
John Watson.
and to my right.
Drew Space McDonald, in that order.
In that order. All right, so today we got a good lineup for you guys. But to start us off, we're going to talk about the XFL. We had our first week of XFL gameplay, and from my perspective, I think it was very high octane, very interesting, and I just want to hear your takes on the game. So start with Drew.
So I put on Twitter, the app on social media, I put a report card on it.
Okay.
Of, broadcasting was an A.
Okay.
The Twitter engagement, A+.
Okay.
Level of competition, B+.
That's fair.
Mic'd up feature, an A.
Yes.
I think just like having the players mic'd up, coaches mic'd up, coordinators mic'd up, even like the officials playing Xbox controllers on the games. That was really cool.
Amazing.
It's a fun way to watch football. It's not serious, just a simple way for fans to watch football when they have
Right.
withdrawals.
Yeah, it was an interesting perspective on the game. Like I'd never considered the fact that the coaches are always talking to the players, which it's like I have, but I've never seen it in action or heard it in action. So it was pretty cool.
You ever play Madden, and then you get the created teams,
Yeah.
that are pre-created
Right.
for the 20, 25 seasons,
Yeah.
In franchise mode. This is those teams.
They're coming. So
Literally, yeah.
this is Madden creating itself in real life. It's
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
scary. That's some AI. So.
It's like all the washed-up players, from Madden go into the XFL.
Speaking of whom, so the team that we were supporting,
The Vipers,
the
yeah.
Tampa Bay Vipers, our boy Aaron Jones, did not have a very stellar game.
We got to see why he was never really good in the NFL, and that's kind of sad. But
It was rough.
they only scored 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first game though was my team, DC Defenders, playing against the Seattle Dragons. Seattle was coached by Jim Zorn. He's a coach in the NFL for a little bit. Different teams. Just Cardell Jones is a baller.
He is.
The dude's for real. He's
I seriously don't understand why he's not a third stringer on an NFL team. And he probably will be after this season.
he had a higher calling, and that was the XFL. He needed to lead a team led by Pep Hamilton. And we've seen this team, they beat Seattle 31-19, but I give credit to one player on the Seattle Dragons, Austin Prohl. Dude had 2 touchdown scores. He's a small, wide guy like Wes Welker build. He was a star.
I'd like to point out that the Vipers, they're not that bad.
They're pretty.
I have a stat here.
All right, let's hear it.
So they took out Aaron Murray late game. They put in Quentin Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
What high school, or not what high school, but what college did Quentin Flowers go to?
UNF.
USF. He was the greatest USF quarterback of all time, and now he's going to play for the Vipers and maybe a starting role next game.
I would hope so.
Maybe. I guess we'll see this Saturday.
I mean,
Sunday,
watching Aaron Jones was watching
Aaron Murray.
Aaron Murray.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones plays for the Packers.
Oh my goodness! Watching Aaron Murray was like watching the 2006 Bucks.
It's like watching 2019 Mitch Trubisky,
Yeah, he just didn't throw it anywhere near his receivers ever.
It's like, reference it to movies, it's like watching Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it's not like what you're going to be pumped about to see.
What do you guys, to round out the XFL, 'cause, we got to go to another topic. How do you guys feel about the kickoffs? It's kind of weird.
It's weird. It's safer, which I understand.
Yeah.
There's
have
more
some
returns.
big returns.
The thing is, though, I feel like kickoffs are kind of stupid in general.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't like the concept of a return.
Yeah. It's kind of OP,
It's just what
why
what is
is
the
it-
purpose
yeah.
of this?
I think in regards to rules too, I like the rules how if you score, get a touchdown, it can go for either a 1 point, a 2 point, or 3 point conversion. Because if you're down by 17 points, you're still within 2 score possession games. So.
Yeah, that's a cool dynamic for sure.
And also the best broadcaster in that team is Pat McAfee.
Pat
The dude's the
McAfee,
best. He's a
yeah.
former punter in the NFL. He was covering the St. Louis and Dallas game, and Marquette King, who's a former Raider Bronco punter, punches the ball at the 1 yard line.
And then
one of his guys basically tipped the ball in the end zone, which means that good spot they had, doesn't exist. It's like the 25-yard line. So his kicking commentary is pure gold just to listen to.
He was pretty upset about it, just to say the least. He's a very passionate punter, and he wasn't happy to see another player ruin such a perfect moment.
He's always for the brand.
Yeah, he is.
Now, moving on from the XFL, the Astros issued a press conference where they basically said, hey, we did the sign stealing, we're sorry about it, but it really didn't impact our World Series, that much.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? What do you guys think the Astros, did the Astros do it right?
I mean, no, because it doesn't matter how badly it affected the World Series. That's not the point. The point is you broke the rules, and that's that. I don't want to hear, but we want to base it off of our own merits anyway. Like that's just sounding like you're trying to save your pride as opposed to like caring about the integrity of the game. That's what's more important. So I don't like the fact that they took that route. I don't know how you feel about it, Drew.
The Walk-Ons, we are a clean-cut group here. We're a family show, and this was straight baloney. This whole ordeal was baloney because the Astros, they tip pitches, and the fact that they have buzzers in their jerseys you can visibly see in the TV, be smarter, okay? You're Houston. You have money to get better equipment. So the fact that you're trying to make it sound not as bad, it's still bad. It's not going to change anything. So it was a PR you had to do it just to do it, but it's not going to change much fans' minds.
We'll see if owner Jim Crane gets any anything from the MLB on fines and stuff. He could be fined $3 million, but the MLB is kind of taking a more relaxed response to this one of the players. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Also, Jim Crane did say at a press conference, so then what are you guys apologizing for? We're apologizing because we broke the rules.
Right.
And then he said, I don't think I should be held accountable. So
what?
What do you
want?
Makes no sense.
Yeah, that's...
What do you the Astros? I'm a big baseball guy, kinda,
Well,
and I mean it's right there,
There.
yeah, and on there,
and on there.
It's something up
And
there.
on there.
Yeah, but I just think that baseball, it won't be the same if the Astros, don't get held accountable for this.
Right. I agree wholeheartedly. It's and I think Deflategate was overblown, but it's
Pun intended.
thank you. Thank you for catching. But it's the same concept. If you do something that's against the rules, no matter how it affected the game, you did something against the rules intentionally, and that's that. Leave it there. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, sort of that too. We've seen previous things even back to the 1980s. Pete Rose was a famous baseball player. He was known for betting on his own team, and that he's been outlawed from the Hall of Fame. He leads the major leagues in hits all the time, but he won't get in because that one slip up. So it shows that making one mistake, that, and also players who took steroids in the 90s. They can't make the Hall of Fame because they did one bad thing. So the MLB is very stringent on breaking the rules.
Pete Rose deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Any other things? I do have one last topic. It's a Woj bomb that's come out from the clouds. It's over there.
All right.
I just grabbed it. We just hit the woe over here.
All right. Let's see it.
It's MLB The Show 20 is going to have full minor league rosters.
Like jumbo shrimp type?
Like jumbo shrimp type beat rosters.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting because
The Crustacean Nation.
now we can play the jumbo shrimp versus the biscuits.
Yes, sir. Still not on Xbox though. Sorry, Birds of Play fans. It's not cross-compatible because there's only one PlayStation.
All right. Well, I actually have an idea for a segment.
All right,
I'm gonna throw a dart at the wall and see if it sticks. Right. So on the show, they're aired a bit later than we film.
Yeah.
So I think a fun thing to do would be to make predictions
About
future sporting
Okay.
events, right?
Yeah.
what kind of sporting events we got?
Well, we do have the XFL,
Okay.
a staple.
Yes.
Other than that, we always have the NBA, the All-Star game. We can predict, outcomes for the dunk contest, the three-point contest, stuff like that.
Whoever edits this, put the air date right here. There you go. It's gonna be me editing this, so it's all good.
Yeah, just talk to yourself.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, love you, man. But so we have a big basketball game tonight. Just make predictions for this one.
Okay.
JU versus UNF at the UNF Arena. What do you think? We're 16-10. They're 12-14. We have an 83% chance to win this game. And you think there's going to be an upset by the JU Dolphins? No. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah. So we have probably the best depth lineup in the conference with Carter, Garrett, JT, Wajid, and Yvonne. Yvonne's led the conference in assists in 3 straight seasons. That's insane. He's like the top 50 in the nation in assists. I have a prediction. I lost it. It's in my pocket. Maybe just bring it back. It should be right. Is it back here?
Oh. There it is.
Oh,
There it is, lad.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
So
All right.
Is to beat JU. We beat them once earlier this year. Microphone. It should be a good contest. The best guy on JU is David Bell. He's 6'11" forward. But if you can kind of get around him, it should be a good contest.
All right.
Yeah. Camera of 3 or 2.
What are your score prediction?
Score prediction.
Well, I'll go with mine real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So we're a high-scoring team, high-octane offense, three-pointers, barrage,
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with 75-62 UNF.
75-62. That's a 13-point spread.
It is.
I'm going to say the spread's 8.5 points.
Okay.
So I'm going to say JU's going to cover the spread, but it's going to be a 70-65 win.
Okay.
I think that what as good as UNF is shooting, their defense has been lackluster. They've allowed at least 70 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that in that case, I'm going to say 78-72.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Garrett Sams is going to shoot for 23 points,
23?
4 threes. Carl Henderson's going to have 15 rebounds. And Jessica Parson have 6 threes.
Wajid poster.
Yeah. Well, Jad's going to be the Ace of Notes Player of the Year. Facts. Change my mind.
Perfect.
John Watson, who's your key player in this game for UNF?
Key player in this game for UNF? I'm going to go with Ivan Gandirosa. I think he's putting up his first 10 assist game of the season. He's had two 9-assist games this season, but he needs that one to put him in the double-double category.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe he'll be the ASUN Player of the Week.
Let's do it.
He'll also be in a future Spinnaker video as well, coming out later on. What is it? Favorite food, music, best post-one meal. He's a big Bad Bunny fan, so.
Yeah. Any other predictions you guys want to make for any games?
I can pull out the 3-point contest and see if you guys want to guess that. I have my pick for that one.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yes, for sure.
So actually, Devin Booker just got added because of Dame dropping out. So and if that changes your vote, it may or may not. But
it's Davis Bertans, I pronounce the name.
Mhm.
Davis
That was
Bertan, Devin Booker, Devontae Graham from Charlotte, Joe Harris, Brooklyn, Buddy Hield, Sacramento, Zach LaVine, Chicago, which sounds weird, Duncan Robinson, Miami, and of course, my boy Trae Young from Atlanta.
I'm going with Joe Harris. I'm gonna go. He's gonna repeat champ.
Mm-hmm.
He's a silent warrior. He's not a warrior, but you get it.
he has a warrior spirit.
He just makes buckets.
Bucket getter.
Consistently. He's a bucket getter. He's a great player. He's underpaid as heck, but he's going to win this 3-point competition.
Cool. I think I know your pick.
So you probably do want to pick, but I have a stipulation for the contest.
Okay.
Given Trae Young's range,
Okay.
each area where they shoot from.
Right.
He had to shoot from the second row of the bleachers because that's where he does best is from deep range. So for the corner, put him like in the second row of the bleachers. Yeah, it'd be a nice little like fan interaction with Trae Young. So Trae Young, big, ice Trae, plain simple, one of the best shooters in the game. Change my mind.
So there is a new rule to the three-point competition where you can, I don't know exactly how it works, but moving back gets you more points for some reason. Because of how the NBA is going with guys like Trae Young. But I don't have Trae Young as my winner, actually. I think he'll be in the top 3. I think Joe Harris will also be in the top 3.
Okay.
But none of them will be top 1. And the person who will be top 1, there's a song called Sicko Mode by Travis Scott and Drake.
By Mo Bamba.
And Drake says, "See the shots that I took, wet like I'm Book." Our good friend Devin Booker added to the three-point competition yesterday. Yes, he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, he.
Yo, Devin.
Yeah, no, we're good friends. You haven't met him?
On the show?
You don't know. You don't know Devin Booker? He goes here. He goes to UNF.
Yo,
good guy.
let's get him on the show.
No, but he's coming to the All-Star game with fire in his eyes. He's upset that he wasn't in it already.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. He's gonna tear the three-point competition apart.
I guess we'll have to wait until Saturday to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Saturday. Yeah, let's see. All right. That's about it for our show. If I don't get out of here, Nicholas Tatro is going to absolutely kill me. For the walk-ons, I'm John Watson at John W. Watson 76 on Instagram and Twitter. Don't add me on Facebook.
I'm Jordan Godwin, J Godwinning on everything you can possibly think of.
I'm Jermaine McDonald. I'm RunDMC_912 on Twitter, RunDMC912 in general on Instagram. I sometimes follow back, depends.
And this has been The Walk-Ons, episode 2.
BJU!
And that's a home run, baby!